My name is Omoware-Adeola. I'm a project manager by professional definition, and I focus mainly on education development projects that help to improve communities, people, and Nigeria as a whole. In 2014, I founded Real Initiative, and Agbado E-Learning Hub, where we are today, is the flagship community learning center that stemmed from that Real Initiative. I like to read novels a lot, and it helped to improve my vocabulary growing up, and then gave me a picture of societies that I've never been to. And so I thought to myself that, okay, I can bring this kind of experience to these children. And even though they're in Agbado, they can learn about communities across the world and also improve their reading skills in a fun way. And that's how Agbado E-Learning Hub started. I remember sharing the concept when we got started. Waterloo Global Science Institute gave us the seed funding, and we bought the Kindles, the e-readers from World Reader, which we have been using. I shared the vision with my pastor, who is a mentor and who has supported me all the way. So the story started or the journey began from my church. We used, the church has a school, and we began to use that in 2014 when we started. Of course, I started alone, but the community was very supportive. The church as a whole was supportive. My family members, because it didn't make sense. Everybody was wondering, you're supposed to be trying to build income for yourself, but But then, for me, what moves me on, or what makes me interested in doing this is the children are the hope of tomorrow. We have to invest in their lives, and I'm particularly interested in quality education, irrespective of anybody's background. The least that the society can give to a child is quality education, and that's what the center promotes.
I like this place because it teaches impact technology to our brains, and they give us games like Scrabbles, and Scrabbles teaches us how to spell. I enjoy coming to e-learning because of the materials, electronic materials they use there, and I know it influences people in a good way.
The way the model runs is between 50 contact hours, usually between 4 to 6 weeks. Children have access to reading materials, printed reading materials, Kindles, that's the e-readers that we use, and they play board games. All of this is just experiential learning. It's our belief that in that 6 weeks period, we have been able to ignite their passion for reading. They're able to use the internet to connect to the world that is not within their easy reach. And that thing that we have ignited in that 50 contact hours it's a foundation that then they continue to build on. So after the 50 contact hours, they have unlimited access to the center. They don't have to keep coming here. They just come and borrow books and then take it back home to read and then return. So it's like a two-in-one thing. It runs like a community learning center and as a makeshift library.
I basically teach the children on renewable energy. I believe that renewable energy is the future of the world, and it will be wonderful if the children can actually have a good grasp of it from a young age. We conduct lessons on solar energy, starting from the very basic foundations about what renewable energy entails, the basic components to have a solar system, and we actually plan on having a project done here at the hub.
Agbado E-Learning Hub is a fantastic center, and I'm looking at it that once we continue with this good work that we are doing, we can go places. Like we have in our plans that we should expand beyond Agbado community.
Some of the challenges that we're still battling with right now is the e-readers we use, because they are electronic gadgets, and you know children. We've had to repair about 6 or 7 of those e-readers, and they're expensive. Each one is about 35,000 naira. We've had 2 or 3 that are completely damaged, which means that we have to replace them. And that leads to funding, which is a current challenge and a future challenge. Where we are today was 80% funded by British Nigeria Educational Trust. And our picture is to expand to other communities like this across Nigeria. The question of the money to expand comes up. So that's something we envisage. But because we've come this far, and it hasn't been my own singular effort, I do believe that advocacy, talking to people, platforms like this help us to convince people who can donate, who can fund us, that it's real and it makes sense.
When I grow up, I want to be an architect because I love drawing plans. Anything, I love drawing anything.
I want to be like all those astronauts who go out of the planets to search for new things outside the planet.
I want to become a teacher to impact knowledge into children's brain, and then they should come out flying colors in their exam.